TomoNews presents Great White Sharks.
Meet Deep Blue, the biggest great white shark ever filmed. An environmental conservation group has released footage of probably the biggest great white shark anyone has ever seen. The video, taken in 2013, was only made public via Facebook on Monday by Mauricio Hoyos Padilla, director of Pelagio Cancuja Marine Conservation in Mexico. The shark was filmed near Isla Guadalupe, a volcanic island west of Mexico. The shark has been named Deep Blue. She measures a staggering 20 feet long. That's only 10 feet shy of the size of an average whale shark. The group also estimated that she is around 50 years old. And good news if you like big sharks, they think Deep Blue was pregnant. In June, Padilla told Live Science that the shark was swimming too close to the diving cage. The dive master tried to gently push the shark away so it didn't get hurt by the pointed corners of the cage. However, Deep Blue was so big that she could not even turn properly. Great white sharks typically average around 15 feet in length and generally weigh up to 5,000 pounds. Females are known to swim close to shore when giving birth.
Monster great white shark hooked near South Carolina. A fisherman who routinely catches and releases sharks had the experience of a lifetime after hooking not one but two of the great predators in a single day. After setting off near the Hilton Head coast in South Carolina on Tuesday, Chip Mishalove and his two-person crew hooked a great white shark weighing a whopping 3,000 pounds. But before they could catch the mammoth shark, it spit out the hook and swam away. The disappointed fisherman nearly called it a day, but decided to give it another shot. Another great white soon came biting, this one more modestly sized at 9.5 feet long. After a bit of a struggle, the crew finally caught the fella, put an acoustic tag on him, and sent him on his merry way. Tags typically stay on for 7 years and provide scientists with helpful data to study and protect the majestic predators. All in all, it was a pretty productive day for Mishalove and his crew. Still, the fisherman can't help but pine for the one that got away.
Great white shark eaten by mystery sea monster. Scientists say they're mystified after a great white shark appears to have been devoured by an even bigger mystery sea monster. Researchers in Australia had tagged the great white to track its movements. 4 months later, the tag washed up on a beach less than 2 miles away. Data from the tag showed a sharp rise in temperature and a sudden 2,000-foot plunge. Scientists say the temperature rise means the shark was in another animal's digestive system. The only explanation so far is that it was eaten by a giant cannibal great white shark. A really big cannibal great white shark. The case will be featured in Hunt for the Super Predator, a documentary scheduled to air in the US on June 25th.
Careful, people. A 25-year-old paddleboarder was critically injured Saturday morning after he was bitten by a shark off Kukio Beach in Hawaii. Authorities said the attack happened around 9:30 a.m. when an unidentified man was stand-up paddleboarding about 100 to 150 yards offshore. It was unclear how the man made it back to shore, but he was reportedly being treated by people on the beach who applied multiple tourniquets to his right arm and leg before responding paramedics arrived. Firefighters airlifted the paddleboarder to North Hawaii Community Hospital for further treatment. His condition was not immediately known. The State Department of Land and Natural Resources announced that the beach closure signs warning visitors will be displayed for a mile on either side of the incident for the rest of the day.
Japan has the world's only great white shark in captivity. Wait, what happened? Shark is on display at the Okinawa Chimura Aquarium in Japan. And this is the only place in the world where a great white shark is being held in captivity. The 11.5-foot long killer was accidentally picked up in a net on Tuesday. Behold, the great white shucks, is it dead already? What the? After just 3 days? The cause of death is clear: captivity. The shark never had to die like this, said a spokesperson for the people of the ethical treatment of animals. The aquarium released a message saying, "We had displayed the shark in the Sea of Dangerous Sharks tank from January 5th, 2016, but the shark's condition took a sudden turn worse and we confirmed it's dead January 8th. The sudden turn for the worse was you guys catching it. Sharks need to continue swimming in order to maintain their oxygen levels and body temperature. This shark refused to eat after being taken into captivity. It eventually sank to the bottom of the tank and then floated up to Sharky Heaven. Rest in peace, Jaws." If you'd like to send your condolences or hate mail to the shark's keepers, here's their address.
Diver gives monstrous great white shark a high five. If you saw this enormous shark swimming right up to you, Wouldn't you scramble into your cage as fast as your flippers could carry you? Not this guy. A video that's making the rounds online shows what might be the largest shark ever filmed underwater. In it, shark expert Mauricio Hoyos Padilla exits his cage to high-five the beast. The great white shark, named Deep Blue, is an estimated 20 feet long. The average great white measures roughly 14 feet, still more than twice the diver's height. Deep Blue was first spotted off the coast of Mexico's Guadalupe Island during Discovery's 2014 Shark Week filming. The team managed to tag Deep Blue, whom they estimate to be about 50 years old. The team, which included Mauricio, says the shark was pregnant at the time of filming, meaning she was likely super hungry. Mauricio, you're lucky you've still got that high-fiving hand, and the rest of you.
Great white shark almost bites off more than he can chew.
Woohoo! Good to go. Come on, flip over, buddy. Get the hell out of
Orange
there.
County, California resident Penny Novak was walking along San Clemente Pier on the afternoon of January 18th when she noticed a fisherman had hooked something powerful enough to almost snap the guy's fishing rod in half. She, of course, started filming. When we looked over the edge, Novak said, there it was. By it, she meant a great white shark. Seriously, in San Clemente, California. The creature reportedly thrashed about for 15 minutes trying to free itself, and for a second Novak said the shark went underwater and they thought it might be dead. But great white sharks aren't that easy to kill, even if you have a bigger boat. After deciding on a new strategy, the shark leapt out of the water and chomped down, freeing itself, much to the delight of the fishermen and the shark as well, no doubt. Great white sharks are commonly spotted off the coast of Northern California, but one theory says weather phenomenon El Nino could be encouraging sharks to move south into warmer waters. Or maybe it was just a tourist. In any case, Southern California beaches are totally safe, just, keep an eye out for fins. Crikey, Sheila! In a scene straight from Jaws, a great white shark boarded a man's boat in Australia last month. Terry Selwood told ABC News that the 200-kilogram fish leapt over a meter out of the water and into his boat when he was out fishing. Cases of sharks jumping onto boats are rare, and this one's no different. Shark specialist George Burgess posits that sharks only jump onto boats if they're caught by fishermen or in pursuit of prey that an angler has hooked. Another scenario could be that the boat was passing while the shark was striking its prey. Selwood told ABC he was fishing for snappers and had 2 small pieces of sardine at the bottom of the ocean. However, these were attached to a line under the boat, not where the shark leapt from. The 73-year-old mariner suffered a gash on his forearm, but said the incident won't stop him from fishing and joked that maybe next time he'll find a croc to wrestle. Australians, eh? Why are we not surprised?
Did scientists just find the world's oldest living creature? Short answer, possibly, but probably not. You may have seen viral news on your social media feeds claiming that scientists recently found a Greenland shark that is more than half a millennia old. But the shark, one of 28 observed, most likely isn't that old. The science study they all link to is actually from August of 2016. The study's lead author, Julius Nielsen, took to Instagram with a screen grab of a headline. Writing on Instagram, Nielsen said, "Please note that we have not found any sharks to be 600 or 500 years old." He explained the shark in question was estimated to be between 272 years old and 512 years old. Though the Greenland sharks are always cool, whatever the weather. They love chillin' in frozen waters and aren't apex hunters like other sharks. They live like vultures, scavenging fish, or even the remains of reindeer and polar bears. Also, they don't hunt humans. Well, not that we know of, but they can be eaten in Iceland as fermented shark meat.
Shark repellent wristbands that can help prevent shark attacks. Sharks are widely feared as the ocean's deadliest predator, but advancements in shark repellent technology are making the water a safer place for divers and surfers alike. Scientists in New Jersey have developed shark bands, wrist and ankle bands that utilize the magnetism of the earth to ward off inquisitive sharks. sharks have receptors located in their facial region that allow them to detect electromagnetic energy. They have the most sensitive electromagnetic sense of all known animals. Sharks use this unique advantage to judge distance, shape, as well as heart rate in other animals. Shark bands do not require batteries as they draw power from the magnetic field of the Earth. As a shark swims within 1 to 2 meters away, magnetic waves coming from the band disrupt its electroreceptors. When submerged in water, it is advised that divers place the band over their wrists so they can direct the magnetism when sharks swim towards them. The technology has proven to repel small creatures such as the nurse shark and southern stingray, as well as the more aggressive predatory type animals such as tiger sharks and bull sharks, who are known for their attacks on people. In case you're wondering, shark bands aren't likely to protect you from great whites, as those sharks tend to be ambush predators, targeting prey from long distances at high speeds. However, if one happens to be casually investigating your area, it may very well deter them from further inquiry.